welcome to my channel. I'm doing the Enchanted Dreams 71 Lorie, her challenge for Shop My Stash 2024, and this week it's paper clusters. Now I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm not very good with paper clusters, well, because I'm okay with clusters, but in this case it was a bit, you could only use paper, and I'm so used to putting down lace and ribbon and all that sort of thing and bows on it that I kind of kept wanting to put lace on the clusters. So I've done some fussy ones, but I've also got some very plain ones, and for this I'm using Honey Ruth's Vintage Ladies Tiny Tabs, these, and they are great for putting clusters onto your journal pages. And I've just used them in my Edwardian era journal. So I'm just using some brown paper packaging, and all I'm going to do is put these on here. You can make them as big or as little as you like with this. So you just trim that down there like this, and probably a bit off the top there, and put that onto there. And that is as simple as it is. I'm using gathered twigs to ink round, so you can do them as easy as this, or you can add a bit more to it, which is what I'm going to do. And so you can make some like that. Okay, got some. I was trying to find this and I'd left it on top of my cutter. I couldn't find it. So what I'm going to do here is choose another one, maybe this one. Do it this way. So again, I'm just cutting, I'm making this one a little bit bigger, but I can tear it down if I need to. And then that's a little bit big. It's really weird, this brown paper. It's almost as though you go against the grain with it. So you can make a little cluster like that, and again, ink round everywhere. So they're done. While I was gluing these down, I just made a couple of other ones as well, and I haven't inked around the brown paper on them, so I'll show you what I'm going to do with them, which is get my Inca Gold and just go round the edge of them like this. So I hope you're all well. As I'm making this, which I'm not sure, I think it'll come out towards the end of August. We've had the storm, which was lovely, but this is about 4 days after, and it's getting hot again. So, I mean, we do expect heat in August, obviously. So I'm still only just doing one a week at the moment, until I can hopefully another couple of weeks, I would think, and then it will start cooling down. I I'm actually going to start a new Halloween journal, which obviously won't come out until September. But I'm doing it for Bontic Vintage Designs. So look out for that. It's quite a straight edge, isn't it? Okay, let's put a bit more on there. So the renovations, we're coming to, it's been 2 years, we're getting to the end now. We've still got all the land to do. I have to take that bit off of there because it's too thin. We've still got all the land to renovate. Well, renovate, you don't renovate land, do you? But we've got to cut it all back. But hopefully this winter. And Mark's building some couple of pergolas as well for us because we've got the old tiles we took off the porch, the old Spanish roof tiles. So we're going to use them on the pergola. I might take that off. That's better. There. Okay, so they're done. I've got another larger one to do. These are just small ones, so I'll be doing some larger ones. These will be for sale in my Etsy shop. I've got other packs available as well. For the next cluster, I was inspired by Sam Paul did something recently in one of her journals, and I loved the idea, so I've made it into a paper cluster. And what I'm using is, I've got a piece here from My Porch Prints, her wood, I'm not too sure what kit was called, it was something wood, floral wood, something like that. It was one of the first digital papers that I bought. And what I'm going to do is put this onto here, and this is going to be my backing for it. Okay, this is all glued down. I've rounded the edges and inked in Vintage Photo. And I want to make another cluster to go on top of here that I think I'm going to keep that straight because of the pattern. Maybe I'll do this side. This is the back ends of books. So I need a piece that's sort of the similar size to the base, and then once I've got that, I can work from there. Let's take this piece down here. On there. It's going to go sort of like that. So I need this torn probably just at the edge there. I can put that aside and now work on this piece. And for that I've got here, these are actually two pieces joined together. I don't necessarily need that, but as that's what I've got, I was making pockets, I thought I would use it up. Here. So I now need a piece that will go kind of like that. So I'm just building these up slowly, and then I've got some of this embossed. I've embossed a index card. So I want this, but this is going to need to be smaller. I think probably. Now for the minute I'll leave them the sides like that. Actually no, I won't. I think I'll take this one down. That's like that. I'm going to check here. Maybe that going sort of at an angle. And then what I've got is some of this pink stuff. It's not stuff. It's My Porch Prints Romantic Maps. So I'm going to be using that. I'll take a bit more off the bottom, I don't know yet. I'll take a piece here to about there for now. And then what I'm going to use is some Polaroids I've got here. Here, this size, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, I do apologise. Sorry about that. That was my daughter from the UK ringing me. Okay, so where was I? Yes, doing this. So what I think is I'm going to put that on like that. This at an angle, sort of like that. This straight up here. And then I think this more, I need to get it all to the top up there. I'm not so keen here. Maybe what I'll do is I've got this here, the Tim Holtz leaf fragments, and I've cut out a leaf here out of packaging paper. I'm thinking I'll put that there. So what I'm going to do is ink all this, glue it down, and then I think I need some sort of labels or something as well. They've all been glued down, and this will be going on here. Now the next thing is I feel this needs something here. So what I was going to, see, there's that word again, so. No, you need something that's going to stand out. And specimens doesn't really go with it. Random mix. That's an option. I quite like that. Or this. No, I think that. I think I prefer that. I think I'm going to stick that down there. Ink round in. I've been inking, I did ink the bottom in Vintage Photos, I said, but the others I've been doing in Gathered Twigs. So I wanted it to show up a bit more. I know a lot of people don't ink. What do you do? Do you ink? I like inking. Like that. And then I'm also thinking some, I've got sample dates from the past along the bottom there, I think, and then where's my tissue paper there? Yep. That. There. Oh yeah, I like that. I like a lot of what I do. I know it's not everybody's taste, but I do like that. Okay. I've just got one other thing to do with this. Well, actually, no, two things. I've cut out I'll show you some of these tabs. I've cut out some of them that I'm going to use on here. Again, I just need to ink round. And now I'm going to glue these onto here. Oops. Like that. And then one last thing is I've got some of these Velcro dots. Oh no, I need that. Put that there. Line them up. Like that. So, in effect, you have got a hidden journaling spot underneath. Can either go straight onto a page like that, and I haven't got a page on me. Where am I? Yes, I have. I've just got a white sheet of paper. This can go straight onto a page like this. It could be a journal topper as well, if you wanted it to be. And then I'm being very careful here because I've only just stuck them down, as you can see. There. Or it can just be clipped into a journal. Entirely up to you what you want to do. So that's that one. I have another cluster I'd like to make, again a larger one, and these are from Aldecina, her sample inventory cards. And for this I'm going to put a bit of my tape up the top there to start off with. And as this is all about shopping your stash, I'm trying to go through any sort of digitals and things I've got like that I could use. And it just folds round there like that. Now, the next thing, I might just trim that off when it's dry, is I want to put on, I've got this, some pink. I've dyed it with a food dye. I'll put it up. It's really, really good. I got it when I went back to the UK in May. Can't seem to find it here in Spain, but it's excellent. And what I'm going to do is I just need a piece. I'm going to go down here. I want the stem to show, so that goes on here like this, sort of a bit like that. And then I've got, this is going to be my focal point, but I need some other pieces under this. So what I've got here, I'm really using up scraps and things that I've got, is here I've got a piece, yeah, I'll use this. So this on here, this I think going like that. Then I've got, now as it's paper, I really want to use lace because I want to make it sort of shabby chic. Oh, these come from MK Valentine, her vintage dresses. They're gorgeous. They're very large. I printed 4 to a page. There's usually 2 to a page. I printed 4 pages to a page, if that makes sense. So they came out like this. Again, we can't use lace, it's paper clusters. So what I've got is some crepe paper. Again, I've used with this food dye and dyed it. I use it, I'll show you. I've got this, and all I do is cut a chunk off, either a thin lot or a double lot, sew down the middle like I've done here, and you end up, I've got a long, it was longer than this, I've been using it, trail of ruffle. Couldn't think of the name, not good. So I just want to put a piece of this under here. I'm just going to cut a piece off. There. Oops. So that's going like that. That is going like that, but I'm going to have that underneath at an angle there. Move that up a bit, and then I've got some, again, this is Ruby and Pearls invoices. I want to put a piece under here. So I'm going to take it off along the top. Put a piece up there. Okay, straighten that up. This under there, so you can see bits of everything. That there, and then also I've dyed some small doilies here, pink, and I might want a longer piece, I think. I think I need a longer piece of this. I want it coming down to here. Can I get this? No, I want a longer piece. So what have I got here that I could use? Right, let's see. Straight, crooked. That across there, up there. This, yeah, I think above there. Maybe a little bit taken off. Yeah, like that, and then a piece of this, just, okay, let's start again. Put that like that, that like that. This is going like that, with that underneath. So you see, you can, even without lace, you can make it shabby chic if you want to. And then this up here with this piece tucked over to the side there, like that. So that's another paper cluster. I will now ink it in Vintage Photo and glue it all down. So that is it really, just basically that. And I plan on using it maybe as a cover, glue everywhere, cover it on a journal rather than a book page, but then again, rather than a page in a journal, but you could glue down there, and you've got a tuck spot as well there. So that's one. This was the other here. So these are quite large clusters that you can hook onto there, and you've got a secret journal spot. That could be quite good as a cover. And then I have these here that I've put together and made as small clusters for pages. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Please hit the like button, the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't. It'll be lovely for you to come along with me on this. And thanks very much for watching this. Speak to you all again soon. Bye.